I want to share with you a love story from a peaceful village, where Anna and Henry sacrifice her long hair and his cherished watch to gift each other love. A touching tale of devotion and selfless love awaits. Dive in to feel your heart stir with their timeless bond. In a small village nestled beside a quiet river, where winding dirt paths wove through fields of golden rice, lived a couple in a modest wooden house. The wife, Anna, had long jet-black hair that shimmered like the river under moonlight. Her hair was not only her pride but also a cherished memory of her childhood, when her mother would comb it while sharing fairy tales. The husband, Henry, was a skilled carpenter, with calloused hands that were always gentle when holding his wife's. Their life was simple, sometimes strained, but always filled with love. One autumn morning, as cool breezes swept through the village, Anna sat before an old mirror in their tiny room. She ran her fingers through her long hair, her eyes dreamy. The mirror reflected her gentle smile but also a hint of longing. Her hair, though beautiful, was often tangled and hard to manage. She thought of the ivory comb her mother once used, with its intricate carvings, which kept her hair neat and glossy. Anna turned to Henry, who was lacing up his worn shoes to head to work, and said softly, "Henry, darling, could you buy me a comb? A nice one so I can keep my hair tidy and make it look even prettier for you." Henry looked up, his eyes brimming with affection, but a shadow of sadness quickly followed. He stood, walked to Anna, and placed a hand on her shoulder. "I'm sorry, Anna. I'd love to get you one, but things are tight right now. My watch, the strap broke last week, and I can't even afford to fix it. A good comb might have to wait." Anna smiled, though her heart sank slightly. She squeezed his hand. "It's okay, dear. I was just saying. Don't worry." Henry kissed her forehead and hurried out, carrying his saw and carpentry tools. Anna watched his figure fade down the village path, her heart heavy. She knew Henry always tried his best for their family. Lately, his work had been unsteady, with fewer orders for tables, chairs, or house repairs. She didn't want to burden him with something as small as a comb. But Anna didn't know that her words had struck a chord in Henry's heart. On his way to the workshop, he couldn't stop thinking about her long hair. He recalled evenings when they sat on the porch, Anna with her hair down, and he would gently stroke it, feeling its softness and catching the faint scent of herbs. He vowed that, despite their struggles, he'd find a way to bring her joy. Meanwhile, at home, Anna tidied the small kitchen and sat at her loom. She was a weaver, and her silk cloths were often sold at the village market. But today her mind wandered from the threads. She thought of Henry and his beloved watch. It was a gift from his father before he passed, an old timepiece with a faded gold face. But to Henry it was a treasure. The leather strap had torn, and Anna knew how much it pained him not to fix it. Each time he glanced at the watch lying silent in its wooden box, his eyes carried a quiet sorrow. Anna stood and walked to the corner of the room, where she kept their meager savings. She counted the coins, but they weren't enough to repair the watch, let alone buy a new strap. She sighed, then caught her reflection in the mirror. An idea sparked, making her heart race. Her hair, her most precious possession, might be the only way to bring Henry happiness. She stood still, touching a strand of hair. She remembered her mother's words. Hair grows back, but love needs nurturing every day. Anna smiled, wiping away a silent tear. She grabbed a shawl, draped it over her head, and left the house, heading for Mrs. Rose's shop, the village woman who bought long hair. At the carpentry workshop, Henry worked with a restless spirit. His saw strokes lacked their usual precision. The workshop owner, Mr. Thomas, noticed and clapped a hand on his shoulder. "Henry, what's wrong today? Something on your mind?" Henry hesitated, then shared Anna's request and their tight situation. Mr. Thomas laughed heartily, patting his back. "You're a good husband, Henry. Finish this table, and I'll advance you some money. Enough to fix your watch, and maybe get that comb for your wife." Henry thanked Mr. Thomas, his heart lighter. But as he left the workshop at noon, he passed a small shop in the village market. In the glass case he spotted a comb made of ebony, intricately carved with lotus flower patterns. He stopped, unable to look away. The comb seemed made for Anna, perfect for her beautiful long hair. Henry touched the pocket where his broken watch lay. He knew the shop sometimes bought old items. In a bold moment he stepped inside and placed the watch on the counter. The shopkeeper, an old man with sharp eyes, inspected it closely. "This watch is old and the strap's ruined. I can only offer a low price," the man said. "That's fine," Henry replied firmly. "I want to trade it for that ebony comb." After some haggling, Henry left the shop with the comb in hand, his heart soaring. He pictured Anna's smile when she saw it, and his steps felt lighter on the path home. At the same time, Anna stood in Mrs. Rose's shop. Mrs. Rose, an elderly woman with a kind smile, gasped at Anna's hair. "My, your hair is stunning. Long, thick, and glossy. If you sell it, I'll pay well." Anna bit her lip, steadying her voice. "How much?" Mrs. Rose named a price, enough to buy a new watch strap for Henry. Anna nodded, though her heart ached as Mrs. Rose's scissors snipped through her locks. The long hair fell, leaving Anna with a short, shoulder-length cut. She touched her hair, feeling strange, but when she took the money from Mrs. Rose, she smiled. She hurried to the leather shop at the market's edge, picking out a sturdy brown strap, just the kind Henry liked. That evening, as the sunset bathed the village in gold, Henry stepped into the house, hiding the comb behind his back. He called out, his voice brimming with excitement, "Anna, come here. I've got something for you." Anna emerged from the kitchen, holding the new watch strap. She smiled, but her smile faded as Henry saw her short hair. He froze, the comb nearly slipping from his hand. "Anna, your hair!" Anna lowered her eyes, then looked up, her gaze shimmering. She held out the watch strap. "Henry, I sold my hair to buy this. So your watch can run again, so you won't be sad." Henry stared at the strap, then at the comb in his hand. He stepped forward, pulling Anna into his arms, his voice choked. "And I sold my watch to buy this comb. So you could brush your hair, so you'd always feel beautiful." They stood in silence, then tears rolled down their cheeks. Not because their gifts now seemed useless, but because they realized how deep their love ran. Anna hugged Henry tightly, whispering, "Even without my long hair, even without your watch, I'm the happiest woman because I have you." Henry stroked her short hair, smiling through his tears. "And I'm the happiest man, Anna. As long as I have you, I need nothing else." Under the flickering light of an oil lamp, they sat together, the comb and watch strap on the table, symbols of their selfless love. Outside, the river flowed quietly, carrying the village's timeless love stories, never to fade. Let's discuss Anna and Henry's heartfelt story. Their selfless sacrifices, her hair, his watch, reveal the depth of their love. What do you think of their choices? Are the gifts or their devotion more important? Share your thoughts on this touching tale of love and sacrifice.